All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch a 1981 slasher called Home Sweet Home. Let's check it out.
Hey, you want a beer?
He was parked on the side of the road on the highway, and he meets Spotty by Jake.
Patient, 26-year-old Jay Jones escaped from the Hobart State Hospital for the criminally insane last night.
That's our buddy, Jay.
Attendant and leaving a guard in critical condition.
And he's injecting his tongue with PCP.
Because
that's what he does.
Following the bludgeoning death of both of his parents. We talked with a state police department spokesman shortly after Jones's escape last night.
He's extremely dangerous and probably armed, and he could be on PCP. Jones is Caucasian, 6'3", 220 pounds with curly brown hair.
He ends up stealing the dude's car and then goes after little old ladies. This is the home of the Bradley family.
Steak, I told you to shut that damn thing off!
The kid's name is Mistake.
Come back here!
Mistake Bradley. He's in white face, playing the guitar, and annoying everybody. Meanwhile, our escaped lunatic is also in the area now. I'm going to pay his respects to the Bradleys. It's apparently Thanksgiving. Clean off the old lady. This is a real movie.
This is a mistake. A mistake that's about to be corrected.
Then he interrupts his parents,
Get the
we
hell
think,
out of here.
making love.
This is your last time.
Oh, I think a complication is developing. You get a rain check.
The time he dies, I promise you he dies!
Hi, cutie.
I'm gonna kill him! You
After some boring activities like car driving and such, Mistake is back to his old
How dare you
tricks.
touch the woman I love? Oh, man. Give us a break, please. Can't you leave us alone? Yeah, I can get into that.
Anyway, one of the guys is out changing a battery in the car. And suffers an interesting death.
Don't be too bashful with those hors d'oeuvres. Dinner's gonna have to
They
wait till
realize
those
the
get back.
dude's missing
I
now.
don't believe Bradley's not back yet.
Well, you know, Bradley's been having a little trouble with his battery. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he stopped to replace it up at the gas station.
So he goes out looking for him, and he's gonna get garroted by his own medallion in chains. It's very dark, but he's gone. This is the actress Vanessa Shaw. She was in the movie Hocus Pocus, Eyes Wide Shut. Little girl here, she's being stalked. Trust me.
Yeah. Angel!
Did he get her? I don't know why they were suspecting foul play. This movie is so damn dark, but this one is going to get tossed and rolled, and apparently that was enough to kill. Oh, the Rock did it. Her companion doesn't get far either. He's got a broken bottle. Again, look closely. The Latin chick Maria finds the body, and then Jay finds her. And then Mistake finds them both.
Sound. And I'll kill her.
Mistake pleads for her life and has an interesting solution.
Do anything for you. Please take me instead.
Don't hurt her, please. Look, I'll play that guitar for you. I'll sing. I'll do some magic, please, mister.
Well, in spite of mistakes, offer to play guitar and sing.
My mother was no good like that. Crazy! No, please!
He kills her anyway. And then our guitar hero is next. He also finds an interesting way to kill him. Electrically with his own guitar. This guy finds Maria and has an amazingly calm reaction to it.
God, what's going on around here?
Jennifer! Oh, Jennifer, the kid's a psycho.
What else is there?
No, you don't understand. He's killed Maria.
Oh my God.
He thinks
If
it's a
he's
mistake.
falling at the deep end, may come after us.
So the two of them and Angel, the three of them, hunker down inside.
Kitchen door. I think we're okay. I just wish that generator could have held out a little longer. Over here?
But a few minutes later, Jennifer then gets some sort of, I don't know what it is that she's hitting him with. Then she gets a knife. Jenny screams like a banshee now, and Jay's not dead. He's got a knife sticking out of his back, but he still finds a way to kill the other guy. And he keeps giggling. And Jennifer passes out. And he starts. The cops show up, find a body.
Yeah, looks like it. Haven't been here too long, Tom. You better load that thing up.
Yeah, you got that right.
And then they just leave. Jennifer comes too. And immediately gets attacked by Jay, who still has a knife in his back. And just as he's about to kill her, the cops show up and blast him. Apparently, as they were driving there, they found an Angel, little girl, wandering around. So she's in the car in the back seat if you look closely.
We got one survivor that needs medical attention. We found a little girl wandering on the highway and found a gas station attendant in the
There she is.
When we got up here, we had to shoot the suspect.
As our movie ends, we open the door for Home Sweet Home Part 2. All right, let's talk about this movie, Home Sweet Home. I'd never seen this before. I never saw this in video stores that I'm aware of back in the day. It was only on VHS. It's not available on DVD. There's a DVD-R that somebody was selling, so I picked it up. It was burned onto here. But again, never saw this, but it's a slasher film from that era. I'm kind of aware of it since then, but again, never saw it. It stars Jake Steinfeld, who you might remember used to be on ESPN on Body by Jake. They'd have him on in the mornings, and they'd have that other chick, Denise Austin, on there too on one of those shows. But he was always on there, and in fact, I just saw him in another movie, Cheech and Chong's next movie. He played Wamba in a brief scene in that movie too. So I've seen 2 Jake Steinfeld movies in the past 3-4 days. Who's ever done that before? So anyway, he is an escaped mental patient who's killed his parents, and he's out on the road. He's escaped. He kills this guy in a car, injects himself with PCP in the tongue, kills the guy, takes his car, and then he runs over an old lady who's dropped her groceries in the middle of the intersection. Splatters her all over the windshield. And then he goes to some neighborhood or some house in the woods somewhere. It's kind of a rural area. Washes off his blood and then stalks. What he's stalking is the Bradley house. The Bradley house has got about 8 or 9 people there. They've come for, we believe, Thanksgiving dinner. The first guy we see is a guy named Mistake, or one of the first guys we see. He's the youngest kid in the house, I guess. He looks like he's 20, in his early 20s maybe. He's in like mime face, white face, and he walks around with a guitar, an electric guitar, which he has like an amp on his back, and he just goes around annoying his family members who are all making out. He finds a couple in a car, starts playing the guitar a little bit near them to bug them. Then he runs and annoys another couple, and then he runs into what I believe is his parents' bedroom, and we see his parents making out. In fact, we see the only nude scene there. There's a couple of boobs there, which I think is his mom. And he walks in, he's like, "Ooh, it's my lucky day." If that's your parents, what the fuck? So, but anyway, he gets chased around the house. His mom grabs a baseball bat and starts chasing him. It's just ridiculous. This is lunacy. This whole film is lunacy. Jay, who's the killer, his name, Jay John or John Jay, I don't know what it was, but Jay something or other. He goes around, then picks them off one by one. When he kills, he's got this one chick, Maria, at one point, held at knife point. Mistake stumbles upon them, and he's like pleading with him not to kill her. He's like, I'll do anything. I'll play my guitar for you. I'll sing. I'll do magic tricks. That's what he says as he follows Jay as he's pulling Maria along with him with a knife. He ends up killing her, and then he ends up killing him too. Ends up killing him by somehow wrapping his cord of his electric guitar and his amp around him and electrocuting him. Now, he doesn't electrocute himself somehow, but he electrocutes Mistake. Earlier in this movie, we also saw Jake kill a guy by jumping on a car hood. The guy was under the hood changing a battery, and he just leaps onto the hood and crushed him, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we're eventually left with 3 people at the end, a man, a woman, and a child. Angel is her name, little girl. He ends up getting into a fight with them, and Jennifer knifes him in the back and presumably kills him, but he's not dead. He ends up getting up and killing the dude, and then she ends up running out of the room and collapsing. And somehow Jake can't find her, even though he's stalking. Now, he's running a little slow because he has literally a knife sticking out of his back. Eventually, he catches her outside, and then the police show up. Now, the police had just witnessed or found a dead body on the side of the road, and they're like, you better load your gun. And then they just left. Didn't call it in, didn't do anything. They just left, ended up at the house, and just as Jay was about to kill the woman, Jennifer, they shoot him, blast him with 3 times, I think, and killed him. End of story. It turns out Angel was found on the side of the road wandering, so she and Jennifer are in the back of the police car. And then we zoom in on Jay as the movie ends, and his eyes open up, and we know he's alive, and there could be a Home Sweet Home Part 2. Hasn't happened yet. 40 years plus hasn't happened yet. But anyway, that is Home Sweet Home. This movie is lunacy. It's just ridiculous. It's crazy. And it's also not the greatest quality. It was obviously burned from a videotape. It was very, very dark in a lot of the scenes, so it was hard to see what was going on. This is a film that could be used, it could use a nice cleaning up and a nice Blu-ray. I hope somebody does find this because I enjoyed this. I mean, it's bad. It's a bad film, but I really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. In fact, I have a large collection of movies, obviously. I keep it on a spreadsheet. I have a list of 100 movies that I want to watch at least once a year. Those are my favorites of all time. Then I have another list that I want to watch every other year, and a third list which I want to watch every 3 years. Now, truth be told, last year I watched every movie on all 3 of those lists, and I've done that at least twice. So I'll probably add this to my list of watch a movie every 3 years, which means I'll probably watch it again very soon. Anyway, that's Home Sweet Home. Again, not available on DVD. It's only VHS, so I'll leave a link to the VHS, assuming Amazon has it listed there. But if you poke around online, you actually got this off of eBay. Somebody was selling it. So it's pretty good quality for what it is. The box looks good, and the DVD looks pretty good, again, for what it is. Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Home Sweet Home. It's lunacy. Watch it. Bye.